Hello everyone, my name is Chef Manpreet Dodhy and I'm so excited to be at the Tastemade kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to put together a classic Indian mithai but reinvented. So Kaju Barfi or Kaju Katli is one of those mithais that we eat all around the year, whether it's Diwali or Dussehra. So today I'm going to show you how to reinvent this barfi by using two of my favorite ingredients, which is rose and pistachio. The most important part of making a Kaju Barfi is to get the right sugar syrup. We're going to start by adding in water to the pan. Now the reason we heat up the water is because we want the sugar to dissolve immediately. That's it. Constantly keep stirring. You have to cook the sugar until it reaches a one-string consistency, which is more like a chashni. We have some coarsely ground cashew powder right here. Just to give it a slight caramelized flavor, we're going to add in some milk powder. Mix the cashew powder and the milk powder together so that when we cook it, it evenly caramelizes. Slowly, just add the entire dry mixture into the sugar syrup. Now make sure there are no lumps. Use a whisk initially and then we'll move to a spatula. Medium to high flame, you have to keep reducing the mixture. Keep stirring it so that the sugars don't caramelize too much and it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. It's going to start to bubble up as it thickens. Keep stirring it. This is the time your Kaju Barfi is at the most risk of getting burnt. When the entire mixture comes together and you see that the cashews have started to release the oil, that's when you know that you have to turn off the flame. If you cook any more, there's going to be a lot of oil that's going to secrete out of the barfi. If you want to shape it properly, you take it out on a platter along with a butter paper. So once the barfi cools down slightly, we're going to add another parchment paper on top and roll it slightly with a rolling pin. That's it. Once you've rolled it out to about 1 to 1.5 inch thickness, we're going to allow the barfi to cool down completely and then refrigerate it for about an hour or two. So now to make the rose caramel, we're using some rose water and some rose extract. That's the first thing that goes onto your pan. Now we're going to add in the sugar. We're going to add it in 3 parts so that the caramel does not burn. Going ahead with the first one. Now we're just going to wait till the time the sugar starts to caramelize. Just like that, we'll add the sugar in about 2 to 3 parts. We're just going to add a dash of ghee. Turn the heat off and we're going to fold in the pistachios, the rose petals. Finally, I'm going to stir in the silver vark. So after about refrigerating the barfi for about an hour, we're just going to cut it in any desired shape of your choice. I'm using these beautiful heart-shaped cutters, all different sizes, just to give your dessert a slight texture. All right. So this is how your barfi is going to look like. Now we're just going to place it on the platter that we are going to serve the barfi in. After you garnish, you just transfer the barfis onto another platter that you're about to serve the barfi in. So here you go. This is my version of an elevated Kaju Katli, which is a rose and pistachio Kaju Barfi. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do try it at home and happy festivities.